everybody, DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Farm some news, babe. Today we're going to be talking about what in the world has been going on this week at Farm Sim. And to pair with that, we got 13 modders to talk about. So let's jump right in. Today might be one of the first times where Farm Sim News doesn't start with an actual news story, but with a statement of fact, a review of what the past week has brought us, something that I hope that we never have to go through again. This week has been quite the ride with the release of the new DLC, a game update that borked a significant amount of PC mods, including one's own mod hub, and then the announcement that a pallet limit had been implemented with patch 1.4 with only 50 allowed on a map on console and 100 on PC, but this was somehow missed from the patch notes, even though it's a significant change that affected tons of players in a very negative way, preventing a lot of people from even launching their game. Not to mention all the multiplayer servers that were bricked in the process because of the update. Then we got patch version 1.4.1 on PC only to make the game work with those borked PC mods, and finally Giants announced that they will be adjusting, as in increasing, the pallet limit on the next patch. However, it also has removed many PC players' custom key bindings. What a roller coaster ride this week has been. Like I said, I'm not sure if any of this is actual information. Maybe the part where Giants are raising the pallet limit? I don't know. Really just an acknowledgement that maybe this wasn't the best week in Farming Simulator. I really hope that we don't have to go through all this again, because the past week has been exhausting as a content creator, as a player, and as a lover of the game. My favorite game in the world. I'm really trying not to put anybody on blast here, but I think we can all agree at least on one thing. This week was not as fun as we were hoping it would be. Hopefully, we're back on track now, though. All right, let's make our way into some news that we've got today, starting with JHHG Modding, whose 8R series is in production currently with the 2009 through 11 model and the 2016 through 18 model. They've got some new UV maps with all new textures, new wheels, new 3D models, realistic sounds, more detail in the engine, new skin mesh hoses, and realistic transmission effects. Next up, Polycount Modding teased this screenshot, which is actually something that players have been asking for. But what is it? The John Deere W170, which you also may know as a MacDon as well. We don't know much about it right now, or if they're even going to be bringing MacDon into the game or keeping it green, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Connect Modding's got a couple fact sheets for us today for the upcoming Jan Pack, which is going to be here next Saturday on April the 30th for all platforms. First is the Jet Power Jet 2000 self-propelled sprayer. It's going to cost you 152 grand, 651 bucks. Also holds 2,650 liters fertilizer and herbicide. It's got a 26 meter working width and has a 150 horsepower engine. This is definitely a smaller machine. And the second sheet is the Jan Sniper 11450. This is going to cost you 27 grand, can be found in planters. It's going to hold 1,211 liters of seed and 2,216 liters of fertilizer. Again, these and a few other things are going to be part of the Gem Pack releasing on the Mod Hub next Saturday for all platforms. Additionally, we've got a third one that they released after I made this video. Of course, the Lancer Maximus 12,000 TH. This is going to cost you 36 grand, be found in fertilizer spreaders. To hold 12,000 liters. I believe it's going to hold lime as well, so that's very exciting. It only requires 100 horsepower, which is great, and it's got variable working widths between 12 meters and 36 meters. Agritono dropped a bomb on us. This bad boy right here, the 9RT. I didn't even know that Agritono were working on a John Deere 9RT, but they are. How about that? Wheels are looking good. The tracks are looking good. We've also got an openable hood. We've got some darker designs there on the glass. This is looking fresh. JA Modding and FS Modding's John Deere 5E series is in the game and working. After a few weeks of being remodeled and testing, it's looking good. There's going to be quite a few different tire options, GPS, which is visual, of course. You also have exhaust options, glass options, and some new stickers. There'll be 3 different engines to choose from. You got the 5080, which has 80 horsepower, 5090, which is 90 horsepower, and the 5090C, which is going to have 130 horsepower. This is going to be a power shift transmission available model with 4 gears and 3 groups. Speaking of FS Modding, we also get to see his Mercedes 1113 truck in the game carrying around some tractors. And we also see it in the modeling stage yet again, but this is not for the truck. This is for a new grain bin that's going to be attached to the back. Truck is looking good. If you've been wanting to see a modded version of the Lindner Unitrac pack, Vectorman is on it, saying that his next pack, next mod, will be for all platforms, the Lindner Unitrac pack, and we'll have some fact sheets for it soon. More modded stuff, you ask? Sure, KRKZ Modding's got you with work on their Massey Ferguson 3AL series, which to say is brand new. We do have a 3700 AL in game, however, this is the next newer version of that. More Caffini machines are also coming, starting off with the Caffini Drift Stopper Evo 2000. This is actually a sprayer. It's a trailed sprayer which hits 2 vineyard vines at once. Pepe 978 is the creator of this real-life machine, which holds around 2,000 liters of liquid fertilizer. Since we don't have Caffini as part of the base game, I'm not sure if this is going to be for all platforms or just for PC, or if it's going to be rebranded as Lizard, but I do know that Caffini was in Farm Sim 19 for all platforms, so just have to wait and see what happens here. A few days ago, we talked about FSG, who are bringing a few new mods into the game that are going to be making logging much easier and maybe spark some creativity outside of logging too. Shown here is their modified Colostorian 1914 HD, which they say is a colorful new toy to use for any wheel loader needs. We also see their timber jaw on the front, which we had seen before, but in many different pictures, it had nothing along with it. And holy cow, did they save the best for last? Bruh, look at this thing! I can think of so many things other than logs to pick up with this, and they all rhyme with Clutch's trucks. Oxygen David's back with us today with some more information and reminders on Calmsden Farm version 1.2, which is now with Giants pending testing for all platforms. He says that this version is final, which could mean that the update is good, which obviously it is, or that this is the final version, very likely there. He does accompany this statement with this one. It will give you the best bug-free farming experience with lots of extras like linseed and a custom precision farming soil map designed for Gloucestershire, UK. Also, don't forget, this version will require a new game save, so be prepared for that. We do have a few PC mods to talk about today, starting off with Edo Mod and their Italia Emilia extension for Mappa Italia, which we now have the official PDA for. Of course, this is an extension of the popular Mappa Italia map in Farm Sim 19, but this will not be returning to consoles, nor is it going to be returning to ModHub. This is going to be a third-party mod only. Speaking of SMI modding, we'll be doing a live stream tomorrow showing off the map and the vineyards on the map. Check it out, link below. And lastly today, Nitro Dad shows off another area of his next map, Middleburgh. He says, "Are you a flatlander? Don't worry, I got you covered too. Mother Nature's provided this beautiful valley." Another wonderful look at a great map coming soon from an excellent modder. Just like another Segway coming from excellent self-awareness. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description. No release dates for mods, so myself nor anyone else knows when any mods are going to be released. And if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about or that you need to know about, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you want to know about and that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well, guys, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new and join the JoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. Double check them. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All that said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace. Well, unfortunately, because of all the problems with the game actually working this week, there'll be no Let's Play series launch this weekend. Hopefully we'll be able to do that next week.